Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. When last we left off, we had finished up in Boulder City. We thought we were going to finally catch up to our attackers from the beginning of the game, but it seems our friend Benny had abandoned the Great Khans and we had to stick around and get them out of a sticky situation. We now know that Benny has fled up to the Strip, so that is our next goal, to make it over to there, that tower in the distance, and find him. Right now we are at the 188 trading post, and our goal for today is to make it to Camp McCarran, and along the way we'll stop by a few locations and start off by getting a new companion, that girl right there. But sadly, before we do that, we must dismiss our old one.
What is it? Yeah.
That was the wrong option. Let me try that again.
What is it? If that's what you think. Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
So at any time you can dismiss your companions. They'll return to the original spot you recruited them unless you have a room somewhere. I'll get to that later in the game. But they'll always keep the items that you put on them until next time you recruit them again. So next time I get Boone, he will still have that same armor. I did not lose anything. So let's start off by talking to Veronica here.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from? Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
I mean, I came from a grave, you live in a hole in the ground. We're already a perfect match, right?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
If you have enough intelligence here, you can actually have some knowledge about them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
We're going to see an old friend.
This is quite a journey you're going on then. Must be an interesting relationship to have brought you all this way. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together, help each other out. Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust me on this one, though. You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings. Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from. Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family. Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along? I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Yes, so this is Veronica. She's part of the Brotherhood of Steel. I believe the first live Brotherhood of Steel member we've met. Now before we explore the rest of this 188 trading post, I do want to return to one location from before. Rim. So 3 days away from Prim, after you've returned law to the town, gotten a new sheriff, you have a little event that can happen here whenever you walk back into the casino. And I figured at this point it's been well over 3 days. I feel like we spent 3 days in that RepCon site alone, right? So you just walk in here, walk forward a little.
What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk. We don't take kindly to tourists on our turf. You're gonna need to pay a fine if you want to leave in one piece. 100 caps should cover it. Fuck, we lose again. We heard Prim was ripe for the picking, so figured we could come here and shake down some of the suckers. We weren't expecting a sheriff here. We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. We don't want to be anywhere near New Vegas when the Legion crosses the river. Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas. We didn't go AWOL from duty to become raiders, but we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. We wanted to be gone before the fighting starts, and we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan. No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home. No biggie there. We've been avoiding the patrols and staying low-key until this mess. Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
Alright, and that's just a fun little event that can happen. And it'll open up something else in this casino after I think 3 more days away from Prim. So we will still be coming back here. You thought we were done with this town. Nope, there's still one more thing we need to do later on. But now, you know, we can travel back and be on our way. Now the 188 trading post is just exactly that. It's just a little trading post with a few merchants on it on this 188 area here, an intersection between highways. First merchant you're gonna see is these two people here. They just have a little shop here right at the entrance. You can get yourself a star bottle cap there. At night you're gonna have Samuel at the counter. During the day you're gonna have her.
Welcome to the 188 Slopping Shop. Like our slogan says, it's better than nothing.
That takes some talent, being able to speak while guzzling down some alcohol. This guy can repair stuff for you, and he can sell stuff.
You bet.
Let's see what he has for sale. Nothing too useful, just your run-of-the-mill food and water vendor.
Samuel Kerr at your service. Me and my daughter Michelle run this fine establishment. We came here from Prim about a month past. Doesn't look like much, but it's one hell of a location. Michelle and I ran a little shop in Prim till a prison break north of town spoiled it for everyone. Goddamn convicts just about shut down I-15. When traffic dried up, we took to our heels to find us some customers. I'm not one to sit around waiting to get saved, and Michelle ain't neither. When 15 shut down, 95 became the route NCR citizens used to get to the Strip, or limp back home, after the Strip's drained them of caps. We get them coming and going. Coming, the suckers flush with caps they saved to gamble on the Strip. And going, the same folks, but now they're losers who'll trade you the shirt off their backs so they don't starve before they make it back home. Add in the troopers marching back and forth from McCarran and the Dam, and well, let's just say we don't miss Prim.
And yeah, that's pretty much it from those two. I think she'll tell you something similar during the day. You can walk over here. This is just like a little area that all of them sleep in during the night. We have a... why can't I get in here? There we go. We have an arms merchant.
Hey. You a merc? Cause you don't look like a prospector.
Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge. Staff Sergeant, 3rd Platoon Bravo Company. I was at the dam when the Legion hit us 3 years back. That was a shitstorm, and don't let anybody tell you different. The brass tried to play it down, but most of them were back at McCarran. I didn't. My CO ordered me to flog a couple deserters, and I told him to eat shit. So they kicked me out for insubordination. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here. Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that? Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass. Sure, no problem.
So you get a little bit of an idea of why the NCR is in such bad shape here. They're just losing all this money in Vegas trying to tackle all these problems, and it is not going well for them, it seems. More and more problems just keep showing up. I'm gonna sell her a few things here to try and boost up my caps. I decided in between recordings that I'm really not gonna keep a lot of this unique stuff here. I'm just gonna grab it so you guys know where it is if you want it. So I'm just gonna sell this stuff to her. Check my aid here. Sell some more chems. It's making a little bit of money, you know? I really do still need some stim packs, but she doesn't have any. It's not a huge issue. I don't expect too many fights here shortly. I can sell her. No, I can't sell her one of those. Do that. And I think that just about does it for what I can sell her. Made about 1,000 caps. And she should just go right back to sleep here. Or not, she's going somewhere, I don't know. Over here you have a little medical tent next to the road. No one in it though. And this little truck here is where she's usually at during the day, if you need to buy or sell from her during the day. Looks like someone's going into this tent here. Alexander.
Is there some reason I should be talking to you? Like you have a clue what that even means. The gun runners have been putting rapid-fire death dealing in the hands of anyone who needed to defend himself for over a century. We're the NCR's #1 supplier of weapons and ammunition. You might call us an unofficial branch of the army. I'm a salesman. I swing through McCarran and the dam once a week or so to take orders. But lately, I spend most of my time in this piss heap. Ever since the 15 shut down, all caravans come through here, right to me. I check the stock and direct deliveries onward to meet orders. Sure, it stinks to hang out here, but it won't be forever. Plus, I can afford a monthly bender on the strip and still build up my nest egg. Not much to tell. A Brahmin or two loaded up with weapons, and a whole mess of well-armed guards to make sure it ends up where it's supposed to. One nifty bit, though. The gun cases are rigged to explode, so trying to loot one of our caravans doesn't do much good. And that's how the NCR stays equipped. The only thing we don't bring in is energy weapons. We used to, but every caravan carrying them was getting ambushed and wiped out. By someone sophisticated enough to know which was which. We think it was the Brotherhood of Steel. Those crazies always go hard for energy weapons. But the NCR would rather pretend they killed all of them. Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along.
So if you have enough guns here, you can convince him to sell you some. But even if I used a skill magazine here, I wouldn't have enough, so I'm not able to do that. We can ask him where we can buy some other weapons, though.
There's usually a gun merchant hanging around topside. I'm sure she'll take care of you.
And he's gonna direct us right to that lady we just talked to.
Bye.
He's usually, I guess, sleeping down here during the night. During the day, you can find him right under this bridge area there. And that just about does it for almost everyone here, except for this little kid. You want to be careful dropping down there. You can take a little bit of fall damage. This is the forecaster.
Hi. Hi, mister. I hope you're doing fine today. I don't have a mama or papa anymore. I see them sometimes when I take off my medicine, but they can't stay. I'm pretty used to being on my own. Oh, I don't sell things, mister. I sell thoughts. I can take off my medicine and do some thinking. People say it's real interesting. I don't know, because I never hear it. Some people say that it's a gift. Other people say it's the kind of thinking anyone could do if they watched more than they talked. I don't know which is true. I see a lot. I think a lot. There's a lot to hear through the 188, too. That maybe accounts for the thinking. This thing on my head is headache medicine. It works real good, except I can't think when it's on. Really think, I mean. That's not junk. That's other people's thoughts. People had to think to make them, and the thoughts got stuck inside. I need other people's thoughts to fill my head when I'm not thinking myself. Otherwise, it's kind of empty. Thinking hurts you too? Aw, I wish I could let you have the one on my head, but I can't. It hurts real bad when I don't wear it.
And you can pay him 100 caps to hear his thoughts. He has like 3 different thoughts he can tell you. It's really not required at all. Doesn't really give you anything interesting or important. But I'll do it anyway, just to kind of show you guys.
Great! What do you want me to think about? I can think about you, here, or everywhere. What do you want?
Let's hear what he thinks about us.
Okay. Let me take off my medicine. Your face does the thinking. 2 to the skull, yet 1 gets up. Odds are against you, but they're just numbers after the 2 to 1. You're playing the hand you've been dealt, but you don't let it rest. You shuffle and stack. And a gamble. A gamble that may pay off, but how? Forecast? Rapidly changing conditions. A lot of thinking. Most of it in your face. It's almost shouting at me. Sorry if I said anything weird.
And yeah, it's kind of just a bunch of foreshadowing, cryptic foreshadowing of things that could happen. You can ask him about it.
Oh, I don't know anything, mister. I just think it. And then I don't. Sure, I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time?
Let's hear about everywhere.
Let me take off my medicine. Bull and bear over the dam, at each other's throats. But a light from Vegas? Balls spinning on the wheel, more than 2 at the table, placing bets. All lose in different ways. A dam of corpses, towns of corpses, scattered across the sand. But whose? In what shares? Even the dealer doesn't know. Forecast, a rain of blood will flood the desert and not purify it. Blah. Thinking about everywhere always makes me feel a little sick.
And yeah, that's basically, you got the bull and the bear at the dam. The bear is the NCR, the bull is the Legion. And how there's one more light at Vegas at the table placing bets with the other 2. We might meet when we go there. But basically, all this bloodshed is not gonna end well. It will not purify the Mojave Wasteland.
Sure, I could do some more thinking. What should I do my thinking about this time?
Let's think about here.
I need to take off my medicine. Local. The here and now. Little of interest. Things to buy. False hopes and regrets watered down, washed down in dirty glasses. With regret comes a girl, smiling sad, brown robe, name Veronica. Half here, wraps her and her heart up like a pack. In the pack, a key, some say. Forecast, cloudy with a chance of friendship. Ouch. Thinking small only hurts a little, but it's a sharp pain.
And yeah, of course, thinking here he's going to talk about the 188 trading post and Veronica, who's really the biggest thing of interest here.
Sorry, sir. All that thinking has made my head hurt. I don't think I'll be doing any thinking for a long time.
And that's about it there for him. And that's all of the 188 trading post. We can go ahead and take our new companion, Veronica, and our oldest companion, Eddie, and continue on down the road. I believe that building there is our next destination. I don't think there's really anything too strong on the way, but we gotta be ready. We got 2 blips on the radar here. A few blips. Looks like a traveling merchant we can go ahead and talk to. See what they have.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I've got.
We can grab some more cards here. Grab another stim pack, since we definitely need it. And sell some more of our stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these blood packs. I don't think we need 11 anti-venoms. I'm gonna keep 3 of them. The caravan lunches, honestly, they can probably go. Sell... I'm thinking 5 stealth boys, keep 3 of those on us if we ever need them. We might need them in the next area, so they'll be good to have. And sell these missiles. Make a good 350 caps. And we are back on our way. We're close enough now that we can see the shine of the strip in the distance. We could always see that tower in the distance. But now we can see the lights on it. We see lights on in the building over there. We're almost there, guys. We're almost to one of the main focal points of the game. It's been a long journey. Not really. We've barely scratched the surface of this game, honestly. But we're getting there. We see a billboard here, the Repcon HQ Museum, giving a little foreshadowing of this next area we're gonna stop at. Right over here. You want to be careful not to get too close to that bridge there. I know for a fact that bridge is a popular Legion ambush spot. And after our last encounter with the Legion, I really am reluctant to deal with them. But we're gonna have to after we get through here anyway. As we approach, we're gonna see a few robots just hovering around the area. That's gonna be an important area in a handful of episodes. Sorry, I can't think. We just discovered this, and I think we're gonna leave it off there. Explore this building in the next episode, and then get back on our way to McCarran. As you can see, you can really start seeing more buildings on the strip over there. It's starting to shape up as we get closer. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Nyxus Gaming, and I will be back next time. Bye bye.